Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Asher the Labramon, and this is 2 Point Campus. Let's go and get in here and continue our cheese ball experiments and stuff. Yes, that's what we're doing. We will teach them all about how to play cheese ball. And other sports-related things, kind of. Also Raijin cute. Oh, apparently a group of sports fans have invaded the campus.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
Joke.
They are suggesting I hire more janitors. Very well. They get one more. Are we in the middle of a year? Oh, we're near the end of a year. Okay, fair enough. Boom. Have the event. I find it funny how the janitors use water guns in this. And then the previous, and then the, campus or museum, they just literally have a pepper shaker. Okay, I have 2 trash cans in here, people.
To collect litter.
What the heck? Fine.
There's anything, there's no common sense.
Not with this game, Carrie. Also, did the Marten video not play? And actually, did they automatically disable those? Oh, they do. That is really good to know. Oh, okay, as long as it did play. Suppose I should check the settings on this, see if it's got a Twitch mode.
Joke.
Janitor needed.
Yeah, sorry, it doesn't have, it does not have Twitch integration. Hello there, Astrid. Good to see you. It's going well. How are you? And apparently a lot of people need these, so I'll put down another couple.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne.
There you
It's
go.
A few minutes past something. We'll check on those numbers while you listen to some music.
Okay, seriously, why is nobody using the frickin' trash cans I put out? Okay, I will add more then. More trash cans for them to completely ignore. Apparently. They are literally ignoring every trash can. I make sure every room has a trash can. So I did forget with the, those, whatever they're called. The lecture halls. But still, we have trash cans all over. Use them! In fact, we'll put one out there.
Janitor required in bathroom.
There, another trash can for in there. Oh yeah, Astrid, I love the 2-point games. They're fantastic and very humorous. I suppose I probably should start putting more in all over, you know, more in the way.
Students with medical issues should go to the health clinic.
Dude, if you need to use the restroom, I guess this building doesn't have one. We can put one in. As I checked my money and was like, maybe not. Well, they're actually not that expensive, so I could put one in. Train one staff member in academic exercise. Okay.
It's funny how your
Do
routines
I
can
even have a
change after
training
all
room?
these years. Lately,
I
I've
do
been
not.
enjoying a bowl of hog logs in the morning. It's true what they say in the advert. There just wasn't enough pig in my morning. This next song is for the hog log lady.
I cannot afford a training
Students are
room.
reminded that you really should be self-sufficient by now.
Yes, they should. But welcome to literally every college ever. Students are not self-sufficient. But yeah, the 2-point series, definitely very, very highly recommended.
Ye.
We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry.
Also, Rajin cute doo 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 doo, Rajin cute doo 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 doo, Rajin cute doo 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 doo, Rajin cute. Mwah.
No.
The academic year is over. Let's view the awards. Oh. We had no awards? But we had a 100% pass rate. Oh, wait, there they are. Okay. Whew. We got the King of Hearts Award. Hooray! The Campus of the Year Award. And there we go. That was apparently it. Oh, we also apparently had the Student Choice Award. It didn't pop that up.
Relax and prepare for next year.
Time to fill this room with a whole bunch of random stuff just to get its score up. And by that, of course, I mean mostly just random stuff on the walls. Of course, we'll add the egg. The egg is important. Oh, a brain jar. Sure. We'll stick that there.
Recently, while walking home, I was chased into a tree by a group of students barking like dogs. I went into a primal state of self-preservation, hissing at them like a feral cat. I've learned since that it was some kind of initiation for a society. Oh, I suppose now that I know it was a joke, I can see the funny side. Ha! Young people, eh? The terrifying scamps.
Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
Okay. I will attempt to squeeze that in there. Huh. I managed to do so.
Huh?
Oh, yes.
Now that we're not on a time limit, did you have any ideas perhaps for logic or forceful?
Well, I gave the one for forceful earlier.
Oh, yeah.
As for logic, Ed was not expecting that, so, was not planning to have that.
No, that's
answer.
fine. I was just curious if you had any thoughts that had come to mind.
Not at the moment, sorry.
I think it'll be easier to make more going forward because these ones I'm also trying to make situation agnostic so that like you can invest into it and be confident knowing that you'll be able to use it regardless of situation. Whereas other ones I can like have more narrowed focus. I think.
That's fair. Oh, crap.
Like I didn't just want to make a whole bunch of them that are like mostly only applicable in combat.
I believe that smell is you.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have a door, period. Okay. There we go. Now it's got a door. Alright, we got another lecture theater. We need A gym.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
We will make this as basic as possible. Oh, right. Gotta at least put air conditioning in here. We need a VR lab.
People agree that cheesy gubbins are cheesy-licious.
I don't have enough money for everything.
Cheesy gubbins! What are you talking about? Cheese!
Hey, we can sell some stuff and make more money. That should help out quite a bit. I hope.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Oh, VR lab. Alright, then for rooms, we need the VR lab. We need to smooch the Raijin. Mwah. Very important task to do multiple times per hour.
Those benches from primary school.
More often if you can. Okay, and then cheese ball field.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
If not more often, Merle. It's very important to remind the Raijin how much he's loved and appreciated and cared about.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Here's the weather. Things are looking cold on the pointy mountains. You might want to wear a second pair of shoes. I suppose skis are technically a second pair of shoes. What they lack in terms of providing warmth, they make up for by being a lot like very thin toboggans. Play that music.
Okay, and now academic exercise teacher. Holy crap, your guys' recruitment fees are a lot. Oh, we paid off a loan. Perfect. Let's take that loan again. General knowledge and internet history. Uh, there we go. Oh yes, especially on nights like tonight. Absolutely, Merle, you're right.
What?
Well, you were having an issue, so must give you lots of extra lovings.
I'm gonna smoosh your face so much when you're here.
This sounds like a threat.
Are you threatened?
Slightly. But also okay with it, so, you know. Take that as you will. Mwah.
I recently joined an amateur plumbing club. Oh, it's a lot of fun. The pipes, the tools, the rush when you blow a valve. The competitive element is one thing, but it's also great training for when something goes wrong at home. After all, with the right attitude and a little experience, there's no problem you can't make worse.
You know, that's fair. You can always make problems worse.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Put that there. This can go here. I am bothered that I cannot place this dividing curtain diagonally. At least it's not as bad as the freaking... Oh, what was that one Tenant game that I was playing a while back where they're just like, I've got this itty bitty room and I want you to shove a partition in the middle of it.
Janitor required in bathroom.
I should do that game again. It was frustrating having to make those edits, but it was still a fun game. We'll put that there. Yeah, we are not putting a fireplace in here. Absolutely not. It's hard enough keeping this place cold,
Janitor
let alone
needed
throwing
to unblock
fireplaces
toilets.
into rooms.
Lovely.
And gotta throw the egg in because Marten. The Marten requires eggs in every room. If I can pull it off. Egg. Alright, put this one in there. We'll put this one in then.
In the news today, pop star Jasmine Odyssey has everybody talking after sharing an image of a spatula. Fans are debating whether this latest post is a cryptic suggestion of music to come or simply a kitchen-based mistake. It's hard to say, but what is clear is that we'll be discussing it for days.
I am so glad that I am not a celebrity. Could you imagine having a bunch of people being like, what could it mean? Why? Why did they post the picture of a spatula?
Janitor required in bathroom.
Hi there, old pal. Hey, Secret Roo. You know, we should go ahead and just start the next year before I go spending more stuff. There. I'm hoping that there is a generic campus at some point. I mean, I could go into the sandbox mode, but, you know. I would kind of like to try and get every course available.
General knowledge.
Okay, so it's all well and good that I've got a mark. Ah, that's how I do it. Okay. Academic exercise video campaign. Oh, that's expensive. Also, I forgot to check how many students I have to make sure I've got enough dorm space. I got 130 right now. Each bed counts for 5.
That's the end of our show, but I'll be back tomorrow to do it all over again. Here's to that. Here's to time's relentless advance. Here's to you two.
Oh
Play
crap.
this out. We've got an absolute firecracker. Good night.
I don't even have half of the beds that I need.
Make a good first impression. No pressure.
Mwah.
Mwah. I've got enough beds for 50 students. That's it. Okay, I cannot put that in there. Fine.
Alright, here's an idea for logic. Not entirely certain on it. When making a roll with a skill that you have no dots in, you can treat it as if you have 1 dot in that skill. You can do this up to a number of times equal to the number of dots in your logic expertise. Or, I don't know, rest.
I'm not opposed to that.
Sort of like a pseudo jack of all trades in a way.
I'm certain that Tal might have issues with it, but I would say put it in and we can look at it later.
I think balance-wise, it's not too bad because you're You're not adding a dot to everything. You're just saying if you have 0 dots, then you can pretend like you have 1 dot, which is like a very low XP cost anyway.
Announcement. Intruders on campus.
I agree. I think it'll be fine. Oh my god, the goalie uses a cheese grater. I haven't actually looked at these. What is the point of these two? I'm just curious how this game is actually played, because so far it looks like it's just... These two have no purpose. And it's just throw it and hope that you get in. Like that. Seriously, what is the point of these two?
Toilets. Lovely.
Sure. I can throw that in here. Oh, jeez. Ah, cool. I can squeeze it in there. Alright, let's set up these dorms. I think I'm going to do them across here. There was a fourth person behind the goal?
Janitor needed.
Was there?
Student union.
I didn't even notice. I know there was one standing off to the side watching, but... that out there. This we will put here.
Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you.
I guess we should do this. Be a little bit more proper with this room. Okay, never mind.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. It's me, Sir
I don't
Nigel
like
Bickleworth,
really
the voice
tight
coming out from
rooms
radio
like this.
on 2 Point Radio.
But, or
Beautiful
hallways.
day in this little county of ours.
But I also
But
have
I know,
limited
of course,
space, so I gotta make
windows in the old
do
recording booth.
doing what
And
I
while
can.
I have made several written requests to our management. This is actually just the way I like it.
I do not have the money to spare on upgrading that. Cease telling me, game.
A sports match is starting on campus. Go team.
Can we squeeze another bed in here? Not with that desk there. But maybe we can move that there. And then, there we go. Now we're cooking with oil. There we go.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Put a trash bin in there. Why is it already full? You know, there are some questions that are better left unasked. That is probably one of those. Yay! We won the cheese ball challenge! Congrats on the win, but you know what they say about one bad team beating another. No one cares.
How desperate you are. No urinating on
Okay.
campus facilities.
But yay! 3-2 Zooch. Why does a potted tulip go outside? That feels like something you'd keep inside. Wait, what? Oh, right, because the only place that I put it was in the staff lounge.
If it's quite all right with you, I'd like to discuss crockery. Any objections? No? Delightful. Yes, I don't know who needs to hear this. I'd imagine it's most of you, but plating is not optional. When you slop food onto a tray, you turn your food into slop. Remember, we eat with our eyes. Though I'm sure some of you will take that as an instruction to start shoveling chowder into your sockets.
Don't we have a vaulting thing? I guess we don't.
Would campus intruders please not come in?
Jeez, that takes up a lot of space. But there you go. You got your vaulting thing. Some people, I swear. Hi, Delimited! Alright, so we had 50 in the other building.
Janitor
That gives us
needed to unblock
90.
toilets. Lovely.
So I'm gonna do some rearranging of rugs and stuff, just so it's not carbon copy. At least not 100%. There. Alright, so we're gonna need several more beds still. So let's try and squeeze some extras into this room.
To clean up the place. Thank you.
Boom. That'll give me 115, which still isn't enough.
It's time for Agony Answers, where I solve one of your tiny little problems with minimal effort. The following is from Forlorn in Freshly. Nigel, the other day I accidentally left my dissertation on the bus. Could you please spread the word and see if I can get it back? Thanks in advance. Well, well, this is what you get for riding the bus. As for your request, I'd love to help you, I really would. But if I did, how would you learn? You see my dilemma?
I love how by him saying that, he still helped. Alright. Still not quite enough beds. I wish there was a way to see how many beds you're short by.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
I still want to know, like, what is the point of these two? They don't move. They don't protect or guard or anything. They just stand there. I guess they taunt a little? It bothers me. Oh, right, this building. I was going to put in a bathroom.
Your body's a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
Depends on the temple, lady. Hello there, Kirashek. Welcome in. Yeah, it's kind of a college sim. This game is from, they've got several games in the series. 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point Campus, and recently they just came out with 2 Point Museum. And they are silly little games. They're spiritual, like 2 Point Hospital was a spiritual successor to Theme Hospital. And they are hilarious. They are fun. I really highly recommend them.
Library requesting assistant.
They are very fun games. It is definitely not a true simulator. It is meant to be silly. For example, our courses that we have.
Makes the little things feel bigger than they
Oh.
Construct additional pylons.
Irish cheered with 300 eggy bitties for my furry college bud.
Well, thank you for the biddies. I really appreciate that. I will definitely say it's not meant to be a true college experience. It is meant to be silly and fun. I'm just trying to get this a little bit more decorated so we can hopefully get it to 5 stars, or crowns as they have them in this one. There.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Oh, hey, we've got a few ace folks around here. Though I will definitely say I am very gay. My boyfriend's right there. Hi, Comet.
Hello.
But yeah. So the courses so far, we have academic exercise, general knowledge, internet history, money wangling. I've also got scientography, gastronomy, robotics, night school, wizardry, virtual normality, funny business, and dark arts. And there are at least 5 more courses that I haven't unlocked yet. Plus there's some DLC ones.
I like to think the internet history course is just teaching for an entire semester how to clear your browser history.
Student support.
I am okay with this explanation. Oh, somebody is in need of something. Okay, check that. Okay. Sci-fi film. Sure, we'll schedule that. Book. Waning Moon wanted. Okay. We'll throw this here. Best place for it, right next to the cheese ball field. Oh, they want a horror film? Sure. We'll schedule it for there, so it doesn't coincide with the other. You want a neon guitar somewhere. Okay. Sure? There. Oh, it cannot be reached. Okay, fine. We'll go put it over here. That make you happy? We need an internet history bookcase. Okay. Horror film is your vibe? Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff here on the channel. Lots of tabletop games in particular. Many Pokemon and Digimon ones. We just finished one of our Digimon campaigns this evening. Now I'm chilling with some 2 Point Campus. And trying to figure out where the heck I can squeeze this into this room. I guess... well, technically that works. That works for me. Oh no, we need to put this in here now? There. Oh yeah, we love TTRPGs. And hey there, Coda Wolf. Yeah, we've got 2 Digimon campaigns. My character, my avatar that I'm using right now, Asher, is, well, this is Labramon that I use
Hi there, Coda.
in tonight's tabletop. Oh, you know Coda Wolf?
Coda is one of Mackie's friends, I believe.
Oh. Mackie is adorable. Absolutely precious. That's all right, Coda. We've got another one coming up on Saturday. We used to do D&D, but then they did their whole OGL thing, and we're like, we're going to own your content and can do whatever we want with it. And you have to send us your statements yearly, and all this stuff, and I'm like, okay. So, yeah. Unfortunately, we don't do, we don't do D&D itself anymore. We have done World of Darkness in the past. We don't have any campaigns currently going with it. Right now, we've got 2 Pathfinder games. We've got 3 Pokemon ones. I highly recommend you check out Wild Traditions, by the way. It's the one that I personally run. I'm not the storyteller for the other games on the channel, but that one I do run. And it's great. I do so love torturing my viewers. Mahaha! You rather do something else then? Well, I mean, the recordings are on YouTube, Coda. So you can always check them out there. That is fair, Kirashek. That is very fair. The important thing is you have fun. We've actually been developing our own tabletop system for a long time now. Over 2 years. We call it SCAR, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. Actually, I have a command to give you the document. There you go. If you like World of Darkness, you'll probably enjoy the dice system that we have. Because we use D10s as well for our system.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Failing an assignment is not the end of the world, but it could be the start.
Oh yeah, I enjoy the D10 system as well. It gets so crazy and fun. Let's see. We can go ahead and train you. And you. We should really start training more of our staff.
It's surprisingly easy to break the rules in 5th edition because sometimes they're just so vague or difficult to find in the book. Like, the explicit rule about how if you cast a spell with a standard action that requires a spell slot, then the only other spells you can cast for the rest of your turn are cantrips. But that rule is listed in like a very weird specific place that like you're not generally going to be looking for spell rules.
I will fully say I will not ever hold most placement of rules against a developer ever again after developing my own system, because fucking hell, trying to figure out where to put stuff in the book that makes sense with everything else is a pain in the ass. I put things in the book. I'm like, yeah, this makes sense to go here, and then had somebody just a day later be like, I don't know where this is. Well, it's here. Why is it there? It should be over here.
Yeah, I mean, I get that it's a difficult thing, but it's like you go through the process of making your class, and if you have a spellcaster, then there's the entire blurb and rules about spellcaster for every single class that has spellcaster. The entire thing is written out there, except for specifically that rule. That rule, which anyone that picks up Healing Word is going to run into very easily.
Oh, 100%. Our system is very flexible with actions. We've got, the system is designed primarily for things like Pokemon and Digimon and such. However, we very much have it as flexible as possible on that. Also, one system that we came up with that a lot of people like, and I'd recommend you guys check out, is in particular our move creation system. People love it. We basically gave people a box of Legos and said, have fun. Build what you want. Describe it how you want. Here's all the different parts. Put them together. And people love it. And I will still say to this day, brag about how Tal was like, no, this was dumb. We shouldn't do it. People aren't going to like it. I'm like, trust me, they'll love it. And sure enough, that's the favorite part about the system. It's my passion project. It is my baby. I have been working on this so hard.
I needed that.
You're adorable, hon.
No, you. Actually, no Geeman, but you're also adorable.
Are petitioning for additional reading materials. Frankly, I find it very funny. If you didn't already possess all of the course
I mean, I guess it's not so much the placement of the rules that bothers me, but more like, whenever I would encounter one of those rules, I would just be like, but what purpose does that serve? Why do you limit the number of spell slots a character can use in a turn? Because you arbitrarily want to make spellcasting worse? Okay, it's already worse because everything is concentration.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez, Kira. Yeah, we have run... How many campaigns now, Raijin? I know you've got this information better than I do. Raijin discovered me through my tabletop games, and he's kind of the encyclopedia of all things EGF and tabletop.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Currently 7.75.
What?
Because you have one that's only every other week, and then another one that's like kind of sort of every other week.
Oh, no. I was asking how many altogether.
Oh, I think last time I counted it was like 30 something on stream.
Apparently, Ree's encyclopedia needs bagel.
Ree?
I don't know, Raijin.
You okay there, Geeman?
Janitor took
I'm
the
here.
place.
I think the synth needs bagel. Or hash brown.
Hash browns?
Yes.
Hash browns.
Oh, Kira, my Wild Traditions has been so much fun, mostly because the players and I are all working together to make the viewers suffer. It's great.
Today on Sir Nigel Reviews, I was faced with the formidable task of critiquing the inventively named Chewy Gum. Yes, I am tasked with assessing the various merits and shortcomings of this interminable taffy. I like a jaunt and a jape as much as the next fellow, but I draw the line at such chewy vulgarity as this. Chewy Gum, thanks, but no thanks.
Okay, I don't like how tiny these are. Never mind. We're just gonna... How do I just delete it? Oh, probably the cell. Yeah, there we go.
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed.
We'll come back to that challenge and schedule it for the next year because we're out of time. Oh, jeez. And hello there, Sarah. Good to see you. Oh, I guess it's too late now. Well, hopefully none of them were an F, at least, so there's that. Alright, let's see our awards. Hey, we had a 100% pass rate. Cool. Campus of the Year Award. Oh, that's the only one I got. Oh, no.
The end of year results have been released. Luck won't help you now.
Okay, Sirio, I just enjoy this game as well. Can't I just decide to play another one instead? But yes, I did need to improve the school system because holy crap, a lot of the employees were terrible.
You know, sometimes you just need a break from 2 Point Museum, and that's when you play 2 Point Campus.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, we need more space, so let's buy another plot. These cheeseball fields are huge. What? I mean, I suppose that's one way to do it. When I bought this plot with building, I was expecting this part to be the building. Not that to be just an open field for probably cheeseball.
Announcement. The campus just got bigger. Not
Well, yes, exactly, Sirio. You get it.
We're approaching the twilight of today's radio voyage. If you're just tuning in, then I am sorry. But like ships in the night, we pass for only the briefest of nautical moments. Perhaps we'll meet again in some distant port. Perhaps you'll get your act together and tune in earlier tomorrow. Who knows? I've been Captain Bickleworth, righting ships, dropping anchors, and running out of sailor talk on 2 Point Radio. Ahoy!
Oh, there it goes. I thought I broke it. Okay, so we got our our new building here. Managed courses, we'll actually come back to this, I think. Or alternatively, we could just add a new course. It's like we've already got one of the buildings for the, virtual normality. Well, lucky for you, Kirishek, we do have our nap club that you can come join here at our campus. Oh yes, I can, Sirio. I just haven't yet because limited money and space. And yes, Merle, nap club. With all the places that you can go take naps around the campus. For example, can I interest you all in
Is starting soon.
this nice pile of pillows right here? You know? You go take a nap right here. I mean, sure, it's right next to the cheese ball field, but I'm sure you can manage. Alright, so we need another computer lab, huh? Oh, right, I have a second one. I'm just gonna move these things over here. Purely so that one room is not quite so cluttered. Alright, let's get to building. Another computer lab.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Put that there. The main thing here. We're gonna need one of these. We'll put a trash can in here that they won't use. And hand sanitizer that they also won't use. And of course, this place is hot, so we gotta put some of the air conditioning units in here. There we go. I need another lecture theater. Just copy this one. There we go.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
And air conditioning units. Just throw them all over in here. That's good enough. Eventually we'll fill this up and it'll look nicer, but you know, right now, I don't care that much. We should put a bathroom over here. A somewhat sizable, actually. Yes. Instead, we've got that size right here. Wait, why can't I copy it? Why won't you let me copy these?
Required in bathroom.
Ugh. Fine. I guess I'll build them from scratch. Oh, I think I see why I couldn't afford it.
Now
Yeah, we don't have money.
Still listening?
I just realized.
The sound of 2-point counting.
Okay, yeah.
Ricky
We should
Oswald,
focus
Wax
on what we
Waves, lyrically
absolutely
and
need.
Literally on 2-point radio. Why don't you listen to this next track and I'll take that pedal out machine.
Internet history. Fine. Oh, we're out of money. Where's our loans at? We could not take another loan. Oh, crap.
Student union requires an assistant.
There, sell a couple loan or sell a couple rooms so we can take a new loan. And then repay this balance so we can take that. And we'll repay both of these. There. That should give us enough money to get everything done. Well, yes, this is fun. But not that kind of fun. Financial responsibility, right? Definitely not financially responsible at all. Do not do that.
Stop trying to sell me that pen. Thank you.
Now we'll just rebuild these rooms. Oh, right. Add items. Gotta include the trash can. Even though, like I said, they're not going to bother using them. And hand sanitizer, because it overall helps the campus. There we go. Now we can copy this. Bring it back over. Boom. Good. We need another internet history teacher. Now we can afford to get one. Now, let's go ahead and add that virtual normality class.
We've got breaking news for you on 2-point radio. A zoo worker at the Crockle Bay Zoo has fallen into the gibbon enclosure. It's been reported that they're not under any immediate danger, and zoo officials are currently negotiating with the gibbons for the employee's release.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Hello, Gib Gab. You actually showed up before the end this time. You having fun there, Gib Gab? Gib Gab, if you want to join voice, just get in voice.
I think, Gib Cap has something they want to say,
Nobody asked
apparently.
questions. I believe that smell is you.
Alright, let's do some dorm rooms.
Assistant needed in library.
Actually, how many were we after before? Oh, no. That can go out here now. Okay, so we've got... $50 there. So 115 beds for students right
I get
now.
asked what I would have done had I not gone into the disc jockeying trade. Well, as a young boy, I dreamed of being a spy. Yes, I pined for a life of international intrigue and late-night dinners at the county's expense. Sadly, to be a spy, you need to be able to whisper, and I just can't do it. When it comes to disclosing secrets, you don't want my persistent volume and crystal clear intonation.
We definitely need more bedrooms. Or more beds. Because we need 5... Each bed can support 5 students. So, yeah. More beds. Which means more dorm rooms. I've done the huge amount of people in one room before thing, and
Marketing project.
I don't want to do that anymore. This time I'm going with a nice... A different setup. I'm gonna, you know, have multiple dorm rooms.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
All right. Oh, we do have a rather nice cafeteria we could interest you in, Kira. And yes, Burnin, yes. Each bed supports 5 students.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Anything else we can throw? There! They can have the broccoli, plush. Oh, there. What?
Hi,
Really, game?
I'm Jumbo McNally.
There we go.
At Jumbo University, every
We found a
instructor
spot
is
for it.
handpicked by someone that was handpicked by someone that I handpicked. That's the Jumbo touch.
There we go.
Jumbo University. Be your biggest self.
Oh, we're out of money. Again. Well, that's okay because I paid off several loans, so let's take another one.
Please remember not to do this at home. Thank you.
Janitor needed in VR lab.
Okay, so that gave me 140. I got 180 coming in. Alright. I will need another one of these. Okay. I have no idea what that is, Kira, I'm afraid. But I will take your word for it.
Announcement. Computers can be found in the computer lab.
This one, I will put a plant in the corner. One of our janitors will have to maintain that plant, but that's okay. One here and there is fine. And I'm specifically doing these rooms very haphazardly because it's a dorm room. I used to work security for a college. Trust me, these are clean compared to some of those frickin' rooms. These are spotless compared to some of those rooms.
Janitor needed in student union.
Oh boy. The end of the year, there were some times where I would have to respond to a call, most often underage drinking, and I would make all of the students go out into the hallway because I could not stand the stench of their room. I had no mercy on that. There was one. There was one group of. There was one call that I got where the students were smoking weed, which, you know, the state that we were in, that was not legal, at least at the time. They were trying to hide it though. You know how they hid it? They had a fan pointing towards the dorm, towards the door to the dorm, blowing all the smoke into the hallway.
Smooth creatures with whiskers and a big bushy tail. Fantastic.
Instead of, you know, out the window. That some of those students.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
God, I had one. There was one call that I got where the student was like, I need you to come over here. The toilet's clogged. Okay, unclog it. I don't know how. Not my problem. I am security. I am not a janitor. Even though half the time we had to do the job of the janitors anyways. And technically I could have called the janitors, but I'm like, no, you clogged that toilet, you're going to unclog it. I could have bothered the janitors, but our janitors were awesome. I was not going to have them go over and unclog some student's toilet.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Oh, jeez, Kira. Don't even get me started with weather problems. Anytime that the power went out on the campus, we would just shut off our phones. We had walkie-talkies that we only ever used when the power went out. Because we would make ourselves available. Like, you know, we wouldn't just hide at our office. But every single student would call us and be like, the power's out. We just thought you'd want to know. No, we already know. We are on campus. We can see that all the fucking lights are off. Oh. I mean, the worst part was, Kira, is that the college did not want us. The college was required to have a security team for the sake of accreditation. But there was one point where the college literally tried to... They were seriously considering hiring temp workers for their security team. Just fire all of their security team and hire people that are, you know, desperate for money. On a campus where it was easier to tell you what was covered by a camera than what wasn't. Our office was in the far corner of the campus and in the basement of one of the dorm buildings. Meanwhile, they had this freaking... They had a literal bunker in the library that was this emergency place. That they had this special guy on the campus at one point, a teacher that was certified for something or other. So they built this special emergency bunker thing. Like, it had the full works, you know, solid steel door, a peephole on the door. It was secure as hell. And they would not, they after the guy left the campus, they just left it empty. Like, it was all there. It could be used, but they wouldn't let us use it. And it would have been nice because then we would have been in the middle of the campus instead of, you know, the far edge. Because generally, you know, when you've got security, you want them in the middle. So that way they've got the least amount of time to get from point A to point B.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets.
I know there was also, before I started working there, they refused to let us hire a second night shift worker. And that was scary. Like, literally, I would go and hang out with my friend who was working there, and he wound up getting me the job there. Just because it was scary that he was there all alone. If something happened to him, nobody would find out until the next day when the morning shift came in. However, and the college kept, you know, the college kept doing the whole, we don't have the money. And yet you have the money to buy the new president a $80,000 SUV. Or no, I think it was $40,000. Either way, it was a ridiculous amount of money that they just bought for the president of the college. And if they put that money towards, you know, another security worker, oh gee, they could have paid for that security worker for like 3 or 4 years.
Janitor required in bathroom.
The only saving grace about that job was that my boss was incredible. I was working there when COVID hit, and I developed a cough at one point. The college wanted me to, in order to pay, you know, get paid for it, the college wanted me to use my sick time. And it's like, I'm willing to go in and just sit in my car and watch parking lots, because, you know, that was an important job. I wouldn't go into the office itself. I wouldn't leave my car. I would just sit in my car, and if something happens, I'd call up the partner and be like, hey, this parking lot, this is going on. Of course, the college wouldn't let that happen, and my boss heard about it, and I heard from the day shift that apparently he spent an entire day on the phone with HR being like, no, you are going to pay him for this time. You are making him stay home. He has just a cough. I am not going to make him pay $100 to go to the doctor for a fucking note saying that he has a cough. My boss was awesome. My boss there was just phenomenal. He took care of us. It was the only thing that made the job good.
Send murals.
No, you. Oh crap, I forgot AC in this room. Oops. Oh yeah, my boss there was amazing. I know there were multiple times where the teachers would get, you know, their special times off all the time. And security, of course, is 24/7, 365. So he took care of us, like giving us free paid time off, essentially. It was all off the books kind of stuff. You know, we weren't allowed to officially claim it. As far as everybody else was concerned on the campus, we were still there. We were still doing our job. But as far as the security team knew, oh yeah, they were taking that special time that the boss gave us.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
And also working there, it's also why I will never... This one's a little bit more political, but I think it's past the time where it was really frustrating, a really hot topic kind of thing. But I do not accept the people that are anti-cops, because the local cops would constantly come by and check on us just to make sure we were still alive and okay. And it was really comforting to have that, because, yeah, we had nobody else checking on us. And it's not like they were required to. They just did it. Oh yeah, the cops were amazing, making sure we were safe and stuff. I know there were a couple of times I'd be there and the officer would come to check on us. We weren't in the office. And he'd actually get out of his car and come find us on campus just to make sure we were safe.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Oh, absolutely, Sarah. There are assholes in every career field. I will agree. Some cops are bastards, but not all. Yeah, Kira, it's there are some people, definitely some people that are absolute assholes and should be
Toilets. Lovely.
dealt with in a, you know, Twitch and YouTube appropriate fashion. But not all. I agree, Seamus. That is the biggest problem. We don't hear about those good ones. We should hear about them more. But that doesn't get the clicks. That doesn't get the, you know, the money and such. Nice, heartwarming stories go nowhere.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Well, that's true, Seamus. But you don't see that in the corporate world. That, I guess we should rephrase that. You don't see those things in the corporate world. And unfortunately, the vast majority of people only see what the corporations want us to see.
Teachers should be found in a teacher's office. It is not always the case.
The corporate world wants money. And they don't understand that, hey, there's enough bullshit going on wrong in the world right now. Most people do want some positivity. Sure, we'll unlock a new item here. And yeah, we'll throw a no entry sign here. Why not? Oh, there's so many more rugs. Holy crap. How have I missed all of these? Geeman, why didn't you tell me about this?
You should have asked the master of rug.
Bathroom.
True, true. But he's not here right now and you belong to him, so why didn't you tell me?
Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna hop off.
Alright,
Good
sleep
morning,
well.
I'm
Thanks for
Felicity
hanging
Williams,
out.
And you're listening to Campus Radio.
Uh-huh.
Later in the show, we'll
Bye
be
bye.
discussing another hot student topic. Old meat. How grey is too grey? That and much, much more coming right up.
Alright, we have 190 beds now. Also, Raijin cute. Mwah. The Horde! It comes! Batten down the hatches! Oh yeah, that too, Gib Gab.
Janitor needed to unblock
Oh
toilets.
god, that. There we go. Stick an egg in there. Because eggs are important.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Uh...
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Egg. Wait, Gib Gab? You don't remember me? I thought we were tight, Gib Gab.
Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge has once again stoked the fire between his department and the county's student unions, saying, "Tuition fees will rise and they must rise. I spend more on loafer wax than most students do on their entire education. It's just not fair." Thanks, Minister, for that much-needed, albeit clueless perspective.
Oh, Tarquin. Okay, I'll let you off on that one, Gib Gab. That was a very good turnaround. Well done. A sad one, but still good.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
All right. Well, when we get more money, one of the first things we're going to do is get more private tuition rooms. Because we only have 2 right now, and I would like to get more. At least 1 for each course. I know I've got 30 course points to spend, but I'm going to hold off for now.
Janitor needed.
Start the next year.
Toilets. Lovely.
Alright, we've got another loan we can take. Let's do it. Let's do it and get some private tuition rooms for the other courses. We can make this bigger.
Lectures can, if done incorrectly, be quite boring. But here's our preview of a lecture that has students everywhere wide awake. Avant-garde academic and student darling Omar Figgins began his latest series of touring lectures this week. The early reviews are in for the talk entitled What We Talk About When We Talk About What We Talk About. One student had this to say: "It was great. I barely understood any of it." So, you can imagine. Wow. Reserve your tickets for his visit to your campus today. You won't want to miss it.
Alright. Oh, crap. Temperature's not great in there. But, oh
It's
well.
not your year, it's just another year.
I'll have to make do with being slightly too warm in there. And then we'll add some more for academic exercise. Because that's kind of the focus of this particular map. Alright, what do we got? Nature Club wants an allotment.
Now taking students for virtual normality.
The Grand Duchess? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that. Oh. I don't have anywhere to put that. We'll get it as soon as possible. But I need to buy another plot for it first. Oh, they want me to get it to prestige level 7.
Janitor needed to unblock
Oh,
toilets.
God, that's going to be expensive. I'm not sure I can get it to that. We have an art share channel for that, Seamus. So go share it in there. Otherwise, absolutely, we welcome art.
New to the Crumley student range. Unfoldable pizza. Yum. It'll fill you up without filling up your cupboards. Oh yeah. Crumley's unfoldable pizza. It's a fraction the size of your average frozen pizza. Whoa. And when it's unfolded, well, you've got yourself a whole pizza. Just like Mama used to make.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands.
Yeah, some decorations around would be relatively cheap and hopefully pull this off. Egg. Because egg is important. And there, we got it to Prestige 7. Cool.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Oh god, you actually made one of those? And hey there, Rufus. The campus is going great. This is internet history.
Awesome.
Raijin.
Aw.
Mwah.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
I have the starts of an idea, but I don't think it's quite going to work well like this, considering some of what we talked about. So, I would like your input.
All right.
For logic, and this is something that I could think of a couple of ways to have, upgradable steps for it. If you take, like, say, a 10-minute period of uninterrupted contemplation, then you can recover a spent boost die.
And what's this for?
This is for logic, so this would be logic 2, perhaps. But I'm hesitant about it because we just talked about how, you and Teldrace are feeling like Blue Sky are pretty powerful for being first time. There would be a limit of, I don't know, like how many dots you have in cunning per full rest or something like that.
I would say once per long for full rest. But otherwise, I'd say put it on and we can discuss it.
Okay. And one of the reasons I bring this up is because this would offer upgradable potential, like you could say have the Logic 4 or maybe even the Logic 5 be, you can choose to recover spent willpower or vigor instead. But okay. Mwah.
Mwah. Seamus, the ArtShare channel is down towards the bottom of the Discord, but it's there. Everybody has access to it.
There's a sports match on campus. I'm told they have cheese.
I will be honest, I've never heard... Actually, I think I have heard of Iron Claw, but I haven't heard of Jade Claw. Personally.
Have you heard of this kiss that's getting planted right on your snoot? Mwah.
I don't know. That one sounds like fake news. Mwah.
Oh.
Janitor required in
Okay.
private tuition.
I see.
Oh. Mwah.
I'm sorry, I'm fake news.
You are amazing. You know, that's fair, Give Gap. Careful about saying things like that around here, Kira. You might get roped into running
Janitor is
again.
needed to collect litter.
Hey, Nightfirer. How are ya? Well, we finally got the allotment out there. Actually, we're gonna move this one, this field, over to here.
Janitor required in bathroom.
I mean, we're not against helping people learn how other systems work and how to run them. Granted, we would need to know how the system works ourselves, but, you know. So maybe we'll rope you into running a SCAR campaign at some point. Because that's really the only one we know.
Alright, so expanding on that last idea, how would you feel about spending time in contemplation to gain the temporary benefit of acting as if you have a specialty in something with storyteller permission.
Okay, what was that?
Harrison Wolf on
So
Tuber
the
Radio.
same idea as before with the logic thing, but instead one of the benefits that you could take is acting as if you have
Congratulations,
specialty in
you
something
found
for a
me. It's
temporary
the
period.
Wolfman, Harrison Wolf, bringing you the truth from an undisclosed
I'd say
location
write it
here in
down,
Tuber Radio.
and we'll
Let's
see
start thinking
what the
some
others
radical
think.
thoughts while you listen to a piece of pre-digested popular music. All right? All
I
right.
mean, does that sound fair to you? Because kind of where I'm going with this idea is like you have a moment to
Status is
contemplate,
not a
think
promise,
things through,
but a
get
course
your
is
thoughts in
written in the
order, and then
classroom.
you can choose a benefit that will, you can have be applicable to you later. So I'm not just going for like recovering boost die. I want to include other options as well.
It's something that has potential, but my brain's not really thinking on this right now.
No. Okay.
Please don't be like that.
I'll just smoosh your face and stuff. I didn't. No. Sorry.
Mwah. I'm more thinking about how I've got to work on stuff tonight and get the next update out. Hey, Gibgob. Gibgob. Gibgab. Look, it's an analog server. Do you like the analog server? It's a wonderful analog server, you know? You see it? It's great, isn't it?
Janitor required in bathroom.
Let's talk about the news. The news is like tea leaves with constellations. Or when you find a singular glove on a fence post in the park. You can't look at it straight on. You gotta read between the lines. So when I say people in Hogsport can expect some minor flooding over the next week.
Well, I hope to
Cheers
see
with
you
180
soon.
cities. Much love to you
Think
all.
about it.
I should get to bed before I can't work tomorrow. Had so much fun, less than 3.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Kirishak. I hope you sleep well. Don't forget to hit that follow button, by the way, if you didn't already. And yeah, I stream basically every day. Occasionally I'll take a day off, but pretty much every day I'm streaming. So, hope to see you again. Yeah, it's so sad that Stream Raiders is dying. I am legit going to miss it. I know there's a replacement coming, but I did not want to spend the, what was it, $200 to get early access to it? Oh, you did! Thank you, Kira. Derp. Honestly, my hopes for that new one coming are a little slim. Like, first off, the amount that they're asking for their Kickstarter is so low overall. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Like, I'm hoping it works out. I will absolutely use it when it comes to the public in general, you know? But I don't want to spend that much money just to run battles.
Yeah, I think it was 250 to have closed beta access as a streamer.
It's ridiculous because it's like, you guys should not be doing that. If you want this to succeed, you gotta just give it to the streamers.
They were asking for 6,200. It's already been fully met, but ever since it got met on the first day, not much has been added to it. So, even though it's all sprite-based artwork, it's still a little bit questionable.
Well, from the sounds of it, it sounds like they're putting the getting of skins on the streamers. Which, like, I myself have an artist that can do that, but it did, Kira, it did. I'm so sad that they announced it right before I finally got my third skin. It's like they announced it was closing, then they released my third skin, and it's like, well, great.
Hard sell on the humbly named Jumbo University. If I was looking for an education, it sure wouldn't be from that guy that sells the nuts. That information, unlike Jumbo University, was totally free. You're welcome, listeners.
Yeah, Kira, yeah. I'm hoping it works out. I just had no, I have low, I have low faith in it. And I hope to see you again soon. Tomorrow's a double tabletop game, so by all means tune in, enjoy. Actually, this is about where I'm going to be wrapping up as well. I usually end about this time anyways. But thank you everybody for joining us today for the 2 Point Campus. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or by grabbing merch over at zgfgaming.store. But for now, thank you so very much for joining, everybody, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.